Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining me for Workshop Wednesday. I'm Lisa Cunningham, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am based out of Northern California for those of you who don't know me. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to make like a little gift that you can use for a retreat or just a little gift for your team. Anyone that you would like. Let me just check that I'm on and in the right place. I think last time I might have been in the wrong place. You know, Facebook has been doing some funny things. Okay, looks like I'm on. So just a reminder, the project sheet has posted. So today we're making this little glue holder that I have cased from Kathy's Stampin' World. I was looking for some little gifts for my team. So I found this. I tweaked it a little bit. It's a little bit different than hers, but same idea. Our designer series paper sale is still going on until August 2nd. So be sure and stock up. I had stocked up before, but I think I still need some more. Always love that designer series paper to create our cards. And if you spend $30 in my online store, you will also get my Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial. There's 8 projects here, and on this month we are celebrating summer birthdays. Pretty much that's my announcements. If you share my video, you'll receive all the materials you'll be entered into a drawing to receive all the materials to make today's project. Like I said, I haven't ordered any stamps or anything in a while, but if you share my video, I'll send you all the projects for today's project, plus the glue. So, hi Pam, hi Kelly. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So today we're going to use the Sweet Symmetry designer series paper. This is one of them that is on sale. And we're going to use the Sweet Symmetry stamp set along with a wish for everything, just because I need I just needed a little something to add there. So this is what we're going to make. So it'll hold your glue. And I'm sure there's other things that'll fit in here, but this is what we're making today. All right, so let me get this out of the way, and let me see if I can remember how to make this. Just kidding. I'm going off of my my project sheet. Usually I have big instructions for myself. Because when you start to age, your eyes seem to be the first thing to go. Okay, so this is gonna be 5 7/8 by 3 3/8. So 1, 2, 3. So it's the third big line after the 3, or you could say the 6th line. So this is 3 3/8. And then 5 7/8 is the second big line before the 6. I hope that makes sense. And we are going to score the short side. Well, let's score the long side at 2 7/8. I'm just going to use my trimmer today to score. And 3 7/8. So the second line before the 3 and the 4. And then now the short side, I call this the short side, at 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 2 3/8. Uh-oh. My iPad just fell. I don't know where I did with my holder. So, because I want to see your comments. My iPad just fell. Okay, so that's all the scoring we're going to do. Ah, you see my live from Palm Springs. Didn't I look like a hot mess? It was so hot in Palm Springs. I actually think I came home so dehydrated. It was hot. So we stayed by the pool and we had a lot of drinks, which I'm sure did not help. So I'm pretty sure I got dehydrated. So we're gonna cut up these score lines and we can miter them a little bit if you like. Yeah, Palm Springs, it was nice. The kids had a lot of fun because, you know, they were in the pool the whole time. And so, of course, since they were in the pool, we had to be out there, the adults. So, believe me, we were in the pool quite a bit too. It's like you'd get in to cool off, get out, dry off, and then you were hot again. So then you would have to go right back in. So let's add. So on these two flaps, we're gonna put these into the big section. So I'm gonna use liquid glue. You can use tear and tape as well. I'll glue and hold that for a minute. So Tahoe, I'm not sure how Tahoe's gonna be. Weather-wise, it should be a little cooler, but you know, the lake, did I put no, I did the right ones. I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. The lake is cold. So you get cooled off real quick there if it's nice and hot. Because that's all snow runoff there. Lake Tahoe's really beautiful. So I'm gonna glue these now to the outside. Like this. And let's do this other one. Every year when we go to Tahoe, we encounter bears, but they are actually friendly bears. We've never had one try and attack us or anything. But last year, we seen a giant one. We were going to the lake in the evening, and we were getting ready to cross the street, and all of a sudden there was this big giant bear crossing, and I was like, oh, there's a bear. Everybody stopped in their tracks, and we just let him cross the street, and he moseyed on his way. But it was the biggest bear I've ever seen. So now we're gonna cut this from here to here, from this end to this end, and then the same. I just eyeball it. The paper snips are perfect size for that. Yeah, so some of the kids freaked out, others didn't. They were like, oh my gosh, I wanna see him. We're like, we're not getting that close. But you know the kids, some were curious, some were freaking out. But it's fun to see nature. So now we're gonna use a piece of DSP. Our box is created. I'm gonna take this out, put it in there. And we are gonna use the Sweet Symmetry DSP at 1 3/4. So 1 3/4. And 5 1/2. I'm waiting to get my paper pumpkin kit because I see it's like outdoors traveling, or like it actually has a trailer to go with it. And I want to put it together. So this is just going to go around like this. It's just kind of a belly band, but it's going to stick. We can use, oops, I'm over here trying to open a brand new glue. Silly me. But, yeah, I'm waiting for my paper pumpkin kit. Sometimes I get it super quick, and then other times I'm like one of the last to get it. So I think it's when I'm so anxious to get it, it seems like it takes longer. So just press on these edges so that you get a nice tight fit. And so you guys are gonna be in the 90s, huh? Next week? Yeah, Palm Springs is, I think we were pretty much like 110, 112. We used to not be like that here in the Bay Area. I mean, we still don't get that hot in the Bay Area, but it does get hot. It's been getting hot like in the hundreds, which we were never used to before. So there's our band, and now we're just going to tie some of this pretty jade and gold ribbon around it and tie a bow. Hi, Wendy. Glad you joined us. I need some weight in this little box. Let me put this glue in here. And again, this makes a cute little hostess gift, or like if you're doing a retreat, or just a little gift for one of your crafting friends, because who doesn't need liquid glue? We all need a lot of it. I used to not really care for the liquid glue just because I would always have it all over me. I think I'd have more on me than I would my project. But I've actually come to like it quite a bit. So we'll put that over to the side. And then now we're just going to stamp. And it doesn't take that many pieces, as you could see. So this is like I think a one, this one is 1.5 by 1.5. And we're gonna use the Sweet Symmetry stamp set, like I had said. We're just going to use this flower here, and I think my Night of Navy kind of needs to be re-inked. I cut out 2 pieces just in case I messed one up. So what we could do, since I have the Night of Navy out, this is 3/8 by this can't be 1 inch. Yeah, it is 1 inch this way. So 3/8 by 1 inch. I know that's awfully tiny, but we're just using this 4U one. This is coming from the A Wish for Everything. And I kind of made that a little bit high because I didn't want to get my head in the camera. That's a little bit better. See why I always have 2, one for backup. It actually looks like I could go in a little bit more. So I was trying to mimic this flower here. It's not the same flower, but what I did is I colored the white in with the Calypso Coral instead of the Calypso Coral being in the middle, just to pick up. So I'm using the Calypso Coral Stampin' Blend. This one I believe is the dark as well. Using the, are any of you guys in the area that's getting so much rain? We could use rain so bad here. This has been like the worst drought we've been in years, and it's just, it doesn't seem to be getting better. It's kind of sad going around and just seeing everything so dry. Nothing, not much is green at all. So I'm gonna cut this out with the, I think it's the smallest layering circle die. It is the smallest scallop layering circle die. Whew, that was a mouthful. Okay, now my magnetic plate's not gonna cooperate. There we go. So I just wanted to get that flower. If you want just the flower, you could always fussy cut the flower out because there's not a die with this set. This set only comes with the punch. And we're gonna use that punch right now, which is, it's the stems border punch. So I'm just gonna add a couple of stems. There's my stems. And we are going to add a dimensional here to add this flower. Our little for you is going to be on, you're going to use a mini dimensional. It was 116 in Vegas, huh? Kelly, I had some friends actually that were there. They were there in Vegas just prior to us going to Tahoe. I think I'm going to add, I keep saying Tahoe, Palm Springs. And yeah, she said it was so hot. They were there a few days. I'm going to add a mini back here. There you go. Yeah, she said it was so hot. And when you get out there in Vegas, it's like you're up on that, walking along the concrete and all that. It's like extremely hot. So, oops, is my glue dot on there? Just gonna add these behind here. And it seems like that concrete that is, or asphalt, you know, it's black and it just radiates the heat even more. Definitely gotta stay hydrated. Oops, my other one moved. Hydration is key. I thought I was fully hydrated and I don't think that I was, because the day we were coming home I had a headache. So I'm going to add Wink of Stella to these leaves or stems. And I could have did it before. I always do it after. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it just to this white part, so that kind of gets a little sparkly. I touched the Night of Navy, so some of it's rubbing off. But and that is it. That was so quick. Can you guys see the Wink of Stella on those pieces and just around? But look how quick that was. Super quick project. You could put a lot of, I smushed my, you can put a lot of these together in no time at all. So that's basically it. I need to check my calendar because I'm not sure if I'm gone the August 1st through 8th. So I think we still have a week to go. So in July. So I'll be here next Wednesday again live. I have some really cool projects already lined up, working on them. So please join me live next week. And again, I will be, when I'm in Tahoe, I'll have a pre-recorded video, but you know, I'll try and do a live from Tahoe. I'm not sure how our internet is there. I can't remember, but you guys all have a great week, and I will join you next Wednesday. And if you haven't seen my video already of some of the sneak peeks, I posted a video on this page of my sneak peeks from my pre-order. There's a lot of cool stuff in there too. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.